There is no contradiction between ultra-advanced hyperspatial cyberculture and Paleolithic archaic culture.
Only Dr. Butteroff ever talks to me. He understands that I'm a prisoner of the Institute. I'm sorry, Ben. He always tells me he is sorry. But you are something very special. Only 1 in 15,000 people have your gene, and we haven't known about it for centuries. He looks nervous. Sometimes I think he just fakes taking blood pressure and stuff so he can talk to me. He lowers his voice. It was once you would be a shaman, a priest, a soothsayer. He pulls the stethoscope from his ears and steps to the door to my room to check if anyone is outside before continuing. A bodhisattva, he whispers.
We have come to the end of our sojourn in matter. We have come to the end of our separateness.
Sleep became a process of interrogation. They exhausted his mind. After 2 weeks, the hive was still burgeoning, but the sickness moved with equal haste. The buzzing became incessant. They imbued him with innate urgency, meticulous, mechanical logic. He woke as one of them.
There is a morphological unfoldment occurring on this planet. It is bringing forth some entirely new order of being. We are a privileged part of this.
Time and space vanished. I could feel tendrils of mycelium attenuating, reaching out and wrapping delicately around the entire county, like a cork adrift upon a sea of ether. The mushroom consciousness gazed into my soul, more profound and intelligent than anything human. They searched my mind for my deepest desire. Tell us, they asked. Tell us.
But I think all the evidence is that the soul is about to collectively leave the body. The human imagination, married to technology, has become a force too powerful to be unleashed within the fragile ecosystem of this planet.
I climbed back, and after not more than 10 meters, the wormhole is shut with powdered rock. No problem. I've been caught in tight spots on dives before. Caught inside rotted out cargo holds of shipwrecks, had my air tank wedged into the crevice of underwater caves. My flashlight gives out from the heat. The corridor is awash with a soft green glow. The gauge on my glove sits buried at 1200 degrees centigrade.
So I think we are being propelled somewhat reluctantly into a new human modality that is as radical a shift as birth is to the individual, or as the original entry into history was for our species.
He eased Scott to the floor, face down, and unwrapped a scalpel from its sterile paper packaging. He wiped the back of Scott's neck with alcohol swabs, snapped on a pair of surgical gloves. You see, Scott, this is the one thing with the greatest rate of malfunction, Alan said as he cut into the base of the hedge fund executive skull. But then again, I can't complain. 7 billion supercomputers laying around the planet, all just waiting for a purpose. He produced from his briefcase a small drill, wiped the bit with an alcohol swab, and then carefully bored a tiny 1/16 inch hole in the base of Scott's skull. I guess I can put up with a few bugs in the meantime. As the drill spun against bone, his business partner moaned orgasmically, a common side effect of the ketamine. Free will, old friend. Alan stroked Scott's face with a gloved hand. It's a terrific gift, inspires creativity, invention, progress. Next, he produced a pair of 6-inch elliptical metal spikes, ran the alcohol swab up and down them. Alan slowly pressed a long metallic probe into Scott's brain, past the thalamus, around the basal ganglia, through the somewhat tougher septum, and into the left hemisphere of the cerebral cortex. Free will is not a bug, per se. It's just that it's buggy. After repeating this with a second probe, Alan then spun small rectangular transistor circuits onto the threaded ends, tucked them neatly under the skin. But it's just no longer necessary.
nothing is off-kilter or wrong or unnatural or artificial. No principle has been betrayed. This is how it is supposed to be.